Here's my fabric. I did some cuts, but for the most part, I'm using the whole fabric that I already had extra. So I have the red Pokemon, black Pokemon, and Sailor Moon, and then I have a vintage one. So I'm going to show you the different sizes for each one that I have here. This red one is going to be 43 inches in length and 34 in height. And I will be writing the measurements on the description below as well. And then I have the black Pokemon. This one is going to be 25 by 32.5. And then the Sailor Moon one, this one is going to be 39 inches in length and 26 inches in height. And then the last one is this vintage fabric. I had made two cuts because I'm going to do it with a zipper. So this one's going to be 17 by 17, both pieces. So let's go ahead and let's jump into the ones that you will not be using a zipper, which is these three. To show you with the red one here, it's going to be the same step that you will be also doing on the other two different sizes of fabric as well. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and fold it in half. Once I fold it in half, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sew this bottom part. I'm going to sew this bottom part and then go all the way across and stop here, since we are going to leave an opening for our pillow. The exact same thing with the other fabric as well. And you're just going to fold it in half. And with the pillowcase, you, depending on the pattern that you have on your fabric, it's obviously going to go in different direction. But I'm going to go ahead and go to my sewing machine. So from this corner all the way across and then down and stop in this one. And same thing with this one. I'm going to fold it in half. And then I'm going to sew the edges as well. That corner all the way across and down. And we are leaving the top open. We sewed up the edges. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut off the extra here, just so that when you turn it around, it will not be that bulky. And you can always go back as well, and you can do a zigzag stitch to reinforce the stitching if you would like to do that. If you have a serger, then that makes it a lot easier, and if you don't, then just do a zigzag stitch with your regular sewing machine. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to trim off the edges to all of my pillowcases, my two other pillowcases. And then I'm going to show you one more step, turn them around, and we will be done. I finished cutting up the edges here. I trimmed it off, and the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to grab one of the pillowcases, and from the opening you're going to do the exact same thing that you do on this one with the other two as well. And with this one, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fold it twice. I'm going to do about an inch. And this part, it depends on you. It depends on how thick you want the pillowcase band to be. You can make it bigger, you can make it smaller. It is up to you on this part. And in order to make sure that it stays down, iron this part down so that way it can stay down. When you're working with 100% cotton, it actually works a lot better, and you're able to actually work with the fabric a lot better. So you're going to go ahead and do that all the way around your pillow. And then you're going to repeat the same step with your other two pillowcases. Already did that to all of my pillowcases. And now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go to my sewing machine and sew up where I had clipped it. I'm going to do that all the way around of my 3 pillowcases. All of my pillowcases are done. I already sewed up the band on the outside. And you're just going to put them inside out, pushing your corners, and you have a cute pillowcase. And then I'm going to do the same thing with these. Just push them out. And you have different sizes of pillowcases. And again, the band on the top, it depends on how big you want it or how thick you want it. You have a medium size and then a small size. And there you go. You have small, medium, and large. And I'm going to show you, I have a pillow here. This pillow is from IKEA. And I will show you it is 24 inches in length and about 23 inches in height. And I will be inserting it here. Okay, and as you can see, it is going to be a little bit long. You have extra here, but at least it's a cover up for your pillow. So, hope you enjoyed this tutorial. It was super quick and easy. Remember to subscribe and follow for more videos. See you again next time.